Yo, this is Kingearner coming to y'all live and direct. Tonight's show is on halal earnings versus haram earnings. Now, let me give you something that you can understand better in a more clearer form. Haram is things that are illegal, things that a law do not allow. Halal is things that a law do allow, things that are legal. Now, coming up as a child, I was always taught to have my own mindset when it came down to money. No one ever set me down and gave me education on it. So for many years, I came up with my own understanding of money. And, long as you didn't break certain principles and, lose your honor, whichever way you got the earns was respectable. But as I grew older, I began to learn when I saw that people started killing people, like we're robbing them. I stopped robbing because it's like the first homicide that I seen off of a robbery or heard about, it blew my mind. And it made me say, you know what? I'm never ever going to rob again. I don't want to go down that line. I can remember sitting, watching the news and looking in my own neighborhood, a woman getting shot and killed for her earrings. And that kind of took me for a limb. And I said, you know what? I'm not going that route anymore. So that haram became something that I wouldn't do anymore. Now, as I got older, I began to see people getting in trouble for having so much money. Like I remember a arrest that was made from an OG of mine. He got locked up because he had too much money on him, and I never understood that. So all of that seemed kind of strange to me. It was like everyone should be able to have money. But then I got understanding of the government, although they make the money, they still want to control it. So what end up happening is they get jealous. They get jealous of individuals that's making money and not paying taxes. So this is their real reason they chase down drug dealers. And my message goes out to the drug dealers today is that, why sell drugs to end up paying them off? Why go through any of that? Why not create your own business in the same mindset that you have your drug selling business and make it a legal business and sell legal things and use that mindset to kind of clean up and get all the money? Now, a lot of people got to really understand that you really can come from selling drugs and go into a legal life and make way more money if you put your mind to it. Think about it. It's actually easier because the haram versus the halal, oh my goodness, halal wins all the way. You know why? Because the law is going to protect you. And one thing's for sure and two for certain. With the halal, you're able to keep. So I don't care if it's 20 years from now and the feds want to get in your business about 20 years of things that had to do with your legal business. If your books is all in order and they audit you, guess what? You show them the paperwork and tell them to beat their feet. And some individuals get an understanding that through nonprofit organizations, you can also earn legal money for yourself to a certain very small extent. But to give it all out to people in a free matter and not have to worry about somebody saying, oh, well, where did you get this from? Or where did you get that from? Or blah, blah, blah. You can do it from other organizations helping you and reaching out to you and finding out the issues in your community, because there are people out there that just wish to support that have bags and bags of money. So if it came down to it, man, I know it's going to sound biased because it's coming from me, and people that knew me from the streets would say, man, he's faking or he's frauding. But in this life that I have been living since 2010, since I've been released from prison, I've come to the understanding that I honor the halal over the haram earns to a high, very, very high extent. The reason why I do so is because at the end of the day, I will not be caught up in a court system or any type of legal system being asked about my legal money. But when you serve and have illegal cash, what ends up happening is the government wants a piece of that. So I don't care if it's a day from now or 20 years from now, they're going to be in your business and they'll wind up just taking it all from you. And then you're going to be caught up in a situation that you do not understand. And my goal is to have everybody that watches my YouTube channel to understand that maybe I did love that life at one time. So in order for me to give you guys an understanding that love it also, I have to tell y'all stories and give y'all examples of men, women, whoever that was in a negative life. They got caught up in a negative way, or they got caught up and changed their life. one or the other. I have to give you the example because I don't want none of y'all to live that life anymore. I don't want myself to ever be, influenced by that type of life. So please, people, I beg of you to take time out and look at it, man. Just take a look at it. Halal versus the haram. The halal will win over. The haram can never win. It wins so shortly. It comes so fast. And before you know it, the shaitan snatches it from you and you have nothing. The same thing goes with anything negative. It lasts so short. And it's so much of a long payment. Remember, jail is so easy to get into, but it's hard to get out. That casket is so easy to get into. And guess what? Only one can bring you out. And that's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or the day of resurrection. You know what I'm saying? So people pay attention and people keep your mindsets in tune with the Honor Your Life campaign. And remember, get the halal money, man. You can keep it. It becomes yours. The haram, the government is coming for it. The dudes that's robbing in the streets, that's running around, they're coming for it also. Halal versus haram. Halal wins at the highest degree. I don't care who you are, what you've done, what type of name you had. I don't care if you was 100% stand-up individual. At the end of the day, the halal, the legal money, outweighs the illegal money by a long shot. Live and direct. Kingearner, tune in.